Energy be blind when you don't catch it in time. Playing a situation over in your head. Can't go back, can't rewind. It's eating you alive. Why did I question my own mind? But they had two different sides. Things wasn't adding up. Start connecting all these lies. I felt some shit was off. You could've fooled me with the vibe. Because of that I justify. But energy don't lie.
Welcome to my channel, Unorthodox Tarot. So this reading is going to be for the zodiac sign Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, heavy on the sun sign. So Leo, for this past energy, what I got for you was unsatisfied, reunion, reminisce, reflection, and escape. So with this energy here, I feel like somebody is seriously wanting to have a reunion with something from the past. And I got reunion and reflection twice. So yeah, you've been reflecting and reminiscing on something from the past, very heavy, or this could be vice versa, somebody that you were dealing with and how they feel about you. But in this current energy overall, what I got, because I got a couple of these cards twice, and for your current energy, you have drowning, you have childish, you have rocky, and alone. So I feel like in this current energy, you could be dealing with somebody who's very childlike. If this is a woman, you could be dealing with a man-child. This could be a man who's not pulling his weight. And I feel like I'm really getting heavy with female Leos in this particular reading. But if so, you could be dealing with somebody who's not, they're not pulling their part. This is a lazy mother effer, okay? This is somebody who's very lazy, very childlike. I'm getting this Dow, that's filthy. This is a grown, Dow that's filthy. So this could also be somebody with bad hygiene. Somebody, eczema can be significant here. But yeah, this is somebody who's not pulling their weight. This can also be somebody that you have no sexual connection with. You could live in the same house, and you guys, if you do sleep in the same bed, which I doubt it, obviously you're not sleeping together, you're not intimate. But this is not somebody I feel like you don't want a connection with. But I do feel like you're carrying a relationship. You're picking up the pieces. Pieces came out twice. You always pick up the pieces when things fall apart. Now look for the complete package. So yeah, you're tired. Like this person is trifling. I'm really getting this in this energy heavy. Like whoever you're dealing with, yeah. If this is a man, you could be dealing with a woman that you've been carrying, for a while, and it's just like, maybe it's something in your energy that is passive. I'm getting heavy. Venus in the 12th house, Moon in the 12th house, and Saturn in the 12th house with this placement, because it brings silent suffering. This could be somebody who self-sacrificed a lot, or feeling trapped, or you're dealing with somebody who's emotionally unavailable. But in this current energy, we have bounty hunter, focus, and access granted. So I feel like whoever this is, also you could be dealing with, Leo, it could be heavy on the stalking. Somebody is stalking somebody, whether it's you, Leo, or whether this is the person that you're dealing with. But you had escape that came out twice, and it says, I left when things got hard. So I feel like, it goes hand in hand with this drastic situation. Extreme, harsh cutoff. So you could have been in a situation where, you didn't like how things went between you and this person. But whoever this is stalkerish as hell. A lot of stalker energy, fell out. Bounty Hunter was another one that came out twice. But you also have magnetic and love affair. So this could be a work affair. This could be somebody you was dealing with. But whoever this is creating fake profiles. I'm just, it is what it is. They're creating fake social medias, and they're watching you. Either you're stalking them or they stalking you. But this is somebody who, you wouldn't mind connecting with. But I'm getting the energy around like this is not healthy. Somebody has their eye on you. This is a magnetic situation, unexplainable pull, can't resist. This could also be somebody you could have met in Vegas. That's very significant. Somebody you could have met at a bar. Hell, somebody you could have met on a corner. You know what I mean? A one night stand type of situation. But yeah, somebody is watching you heavily. They're not taking their eyes off of you, or this could be vice versa. But, like I said, in this overall energy, and that's what's calling you back to this past situation, because what you're going through now in this current situation is trifling. I just feel like somebody is not pulling their weight. And I feel like you want out. Like a lot of these readings, I feel like you probably want out too. It's just like, and you're reflecting for whatever reason on this past energy. If this is a family situation, this could be also grandparents can be very significant. Maybe you have some grandparents that currently passed away. This could be a reunion with some siblings. But with this unfinished business and this escape next to this drastic cutoff, I'm feeling like this is somebody you was dealing with that, either you or this person regret how things were going, but you want to get back to this situation, because this current shit that you got going on with this this person who's not pulling their weight financially. This is somebody who you have sexual tension with. Like, you're not even sleeping with this person. This is somebody who could be using you. It's just like emotionally, mentally delayed. You could be dealing with this person. But yeah, this person is just like a waste of space. And I see somebody you're not even attracted to, whether this is a masculine or feminine. It's just, you're not attracted to this person. But yeah, but like I said, if that's not the case, Leo, who's stalking you? Who is this who's stalking you? And who is this that you met? You met this person somewhere, like, and this wasn't, I feel like this is giving one night stand energy. It's like you met somebody who became overly infatuated with you for whatever reason, or you became infatuated with them. But yeah, this is somebody who's watching you, and they're creating fake profiles. Somebody is looking, somebody in hot pursuit, and they're watching your every move. This could be a coworker as well. This can also be female with female energy. I also got, two men, this could be a man watching a man, but somebody is stalking bad, they're stalking bad. And, but whatever you got going on here is just like, you're not happy. So if there's any Leos out there that's dealing with a relationship that they're currently in, that they're just not happy, they're feeling drained, emotionally, mentally, especially financially, which is heavy here with jackpot. It's like, yeah, somebody is just feeling very, they're tired. They're tired of carrying whoever this is. But, this could be a passive Leo as well. A lot of Leos get a rap of being this lion or this lioness, or I've met a lot of Leos who just have that energy where they like, I could never, or he or she could never. But it's like, the thing about it is, it's like the thing that your sign may be known for, that's when it's in high vibration, or it might be in its best state, it also can be the very thing you struggle with. So there's a lot of Leos out there, for instance, who may not have confidence. These may be Leos with low self-esteem. They don't light up a room when they come in. They're very introverted in nature. Maybe they're passive. They don't speak up. That's something that's a thing. So you have to understand that when you're looking at these sun signs. But like I said, I'm getting a lot of Neptune heart aspects with this particular reading, Venus moon. Like I said, Libra moon, Scorpio moon, or Pisces moon if you are a Leo sun. And also Venus in the 12th house, moon in the 12th house, and Saturn in the 12th house. But if this is a Leo, this is giving me passive Leo. This is somebody who needs a backbone. This is somebody who needs to tell it like it is. And you got the power, because it looked like here you're making the money, you calling the shots. But whoever this is you're carrying as childish, that's not pulling their weight, they take you for a joke. They don't, it's just like one of them things like, yeah, whatever. Keep talking, because I know you're not really going to act on anything. You're going to continue to carry me as long as I'm here. And this can go for male or female. But, yeah, so heavy on ascendant water signs as well. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely giving love on layaway, and this is giving a mofo is lazy and don't want to work. This is somebody who, probably get up and play the video game before brushing their teeth or washing their face. You know what I'm saying? If this is a woman, she probably prioritizes, her hair and makeup before she get up and, clean the bathroom or the kitchen, cook a meal, So it's just like the priorities is off here. But whoever Leo I'm talking to, you're carrying whoever this is, and you're constantly picking up the pieces, which came out twice, and you're drowning because of it. So, hey, a person can only do what you allow them to do. It's just as simple as that. You got to switch the paradigm. So that's all I have for this reading, Leo. If it resonates, leave me a like, share, and subscribe. I'll appreciate it, and catch you in the next one. Take care.